Hi, thanks for watching and welcome to another Breaker Fast food review. And in this one, I'm going to be having a go on some Quorn Crispy Nuggets. Now I've had these ages in my freezer. I think it's about time I reviewed them and got them gone. Right, before we start that, so today is Friday. Today is Friday. This is going out Monday. But yeah, right now it's Friday afternoon. It's 4:30. And the 200th video, the Furry Friends special video, that went out earlier today. And if you were interested in the back end of that, where I put a few pictures up of my furries, Bob, Boo Boo, Piddly Pants, who's outside at the moment, and Boo Boo's little brother Jim, who we sadly lost when he was just 9 months old. I'm gonna sort of, not every video, but sort of the odd video here and there, I'm going to put some videos up on the back end of videos of my reviews, just so the people who are watching the channel for Boo Boo, who love furries, they get to see a little bit of the life story of my Bob over there, Boo Boo and Piddly Pants, and a little tiny bit of little Jim. I have got some videos of little Jim, not many, only 3 or 4, but yeah. So I'm going to put a video on the back end of this video of Boo Boo and little Jim playing with a toy together. So yeah. And also, I'm going to reveal, I'm sort of got a little partnership thing going with another channel from across the pond over in America. He's a big eater, so I'll just reveal a few details about that at the end of the video as well. Right, okay, so let's get on with this. So this is Quorn Crispy Nuggets. Now, it's a source of protein, low in saturated fat, source of fibre, no soy. There's your traffic lights. While we're at it, we'll look at them. So we've got 2 ambers and 2 greens. So the first amber is fat at 6.4 grams, and this is per 4 nuggets, 77 grams. So a 6.4 of the 77 is fat. A green is saturates at 0.6 of 1 gram. Sugars is another green, 1.5 grams. And salt is the other amber, and that is 0.9 of 1 gram. Now you've got 300 grams in this pack. There's your ingredients. And there's the nutritionals. So, as usual, the source of protein is mycoprotein. And allergens is egg, wheat, and milk. Calories per 100 grams is 190. Now, these are, I think these are vegetarian, not vegan. It's just got Vegetarian Society approved on there, but it doesn't actually say not suitable for vegans or suitable for vegetarians. It doesn't actually say, from what I can see of it anyway. And Bob's messing around with his bowl over there. Bob! Right, price. What did I pay? Bob! Oh, he's so deaf now, he can't hear me. Bob! Go give him a nudge, will you? Oh, here he come. Yeah, good boy, Bob. Now, price. Now, I can't remember what I paid for this. I probably picked them up when they were on offer. Now I've been online today and the sort of general price of these is £2.50. I couldn't see anywhere where they are on offer at the moment, but I think the sort of usual price for these about £2.50. Some supermarkets a little bit more than that, but you can pick these up for about £2.50. Oh, that's the other thing I was going to say as well. I meant to say at the start. Now I've just noticed it written on there. Yes, I must remember to do this because I forgot to do it. I was going to do it on the furries video, but then I thought about it being the 200th and it all got you know, changed. I had to sort of bring in a 200th special sort of thing right at the last minute. That was all planned, but I was going to do this on that video. But the DIY flake ice cream video, if you saw that, it ended with me putting it, because I made it and then I tried it when it was, you know, it'd been out of the freezer for probably half an hour by the time we got to the end of the video. So I basically finished up putting it in the freezer, and I said I would get it out and try it actually properly frozen on a future video, just give it a try. So I must remember to do it on this video, so that will also be on the back end of this video, the results, the final results on that ice cream. I'll just give it a quick taste on the end of this video. Right, okay, cooking instructions. Oven for 15 minutes, 220 degrees, fan 200, gas mark 7. So for 15 minutes with an 8-minute preheat. In my oven, that is going to cost me, what did I say, 15.8, that's 23, 19p. That will cost 19p in my oven. Right, Boo-Boo. Oh, and of course, Boo-Boo, this is another thing. He's going to be getting a treat at the end of, whenever, I mean, he is literally in every video on the second part. Sometimes he's not in on them on this part because he's normally been fed, and I normally let him outside after they've been fed. And then when I do the second eating part, as soon as he know I'm dishing food up, he's at the back door wanting to come in, because him and Bob get a treat. Piddly, she's out there, she ain't bothered. She don't bother. But him religiously comes in for a treat when I have my food every day. But I'm now going to start giving them their treat at the end of the video, so you guys can see Boo-Boo get a treat. Because I've never really thought of it before, but it must have looked like I'm really mean to him, because it's me whopping into all these foods. He's sitting behind me licking his lips, and that looked like I don't give him any food. But literally every video you see me do, like the break of fast ones, I mean, it's now 25 to 5, 4:37, and him and Bob and Piddly were fed at 4 o'clock. And they, like I say, they normally get a treat as well before I film the eating bit. But I'm going to hold that treat back now, and I'm going to start giving Boo-Boo the treat on camera. Just so, I don't know why I hadn't done that before anyway, because I've never liked sort of eating food and them not getting some too, which is why I always give them a treat when I have some food. When I do my something sweets, they get a treat then as well, because I feel guilty eating without them eating, if you know what I mean. But anyway, so he'll be getting a treat at the end of this video as well. And Bob, if he can be bothered to come and get it. Well, he'll get one, but he'll probably get his off camera. Right, okay, I think it's time to fire up the oven and get some food on the plate. Hey, Boo-Boo, come on, Boo-Boo. Okay guys, here it is. Here's the chicken nuggets. Look at that. It's the size of my forearm. Whoo. Right, look at this. Let's get a good thumbnail here. How we got to do this? Like that, I reckon. Look, the back end is out of focus. Wow. So what we've got here, we've got a tiger baguette. Tiger baguette. I've got iceberg lettuce on the bottom. Then I put some red onion, raw red onion on top of that. Then I put a little bit of mayonnaise all the way along. And then we've got some chicken nuggets. And then once they were cooked, I then put some mature cheese on the top of each one with a little bit of red onion. So you can see that. So the red onion on the top is slightly cooked. I've also got a couple to try with nothing on. Right, I think I need to cut this in half because this is too big to eat right off, I think. How it is. God, mayonnaise everywhere. Oh God, I'm covered in mayonnaise. Oh God, hate it. Hate having sticky hands. Right, let's sort this out. Right, let's have a drink. Let's try this. So there's the old cross sectional. We daren't tip it. I'll end up on the floor and Boo Boo will jump into action. Right, how am I going to get me laughing gear around this then? I'm going to have to squash that in there. Squeeze it shut. God. God, that's tasty. That is really good. I mean, texture wise, obviously there's a few things going on there, but you can sort of feel like there's a chicken like product rolling around in your mouth. I mean, I've reviewed quite a few Quorn. What we got down here, look. Oh dear, we're making a mess. I have reviewed quite a few Quorn chicken products now, and they're all the same. They're just dressed differently, you know, they're just wearing a different overcoat. Oh God, have I got stuff around me, old choppers. Sometimes when I'm editing it back, I'm thinking, wipe your mouth, you got a bit there, you got a bit there, and I go for ages, just don't know what's there. Right, okay. I think I'm clear. It's always with mayonnaise, get everywhere. Right, let's try one on its own. I mean, it is what it is. It's just exactly what I expected. They are pretty good. I mean, they do taste like cheap chicken nuggets, really. You'd probably get away with it. If you gave them to a drunk after a night out on the beer, they'd believe they're cheap chicken nuggets. No doubt about it. Right, okay, let's give it a score. Let's have a look what I've scored other things. Right, okay. I'm going to give this I'm going to give it an 8.6. I think that's a fair score. I mean, a decent price. They're good for doing something like this. Nowhere near the best one I've tasted, but they're all right. For a meat-free product, they're not too bad. Fair score. Definitely buy them again. Right, okay. Now, what am I doing next? Let's get this ice cream done next. So, like I just mentioned at the start, I reviewed Cadbury's Flake ice cream about a week ago. I can't remember exactly when it was, but then on Thursday, it went out on Thursday. I did a DIY version of it because I was disappointed in it, and I thought I can do better than that, or if I can equal it anyway. So I did a DIY version of it, and it was way better. But it was sort of a little bit, you know, I've been working on it for about 20 minutes, half an hour or so. So it wasn't frozen, and the chocolate was room temperature when I put it in as well. So this is properly frozen, come out of the fridge literally just before I started filming this. Been wrapped in a towel. So as you can see, that is properly frozen. I haven't touched it since I did the DIY video, so I have no idea what it's going to taste like completely frozen. Well, I've got an idea, but you know what I mean. All right, here we go. Now, straight away, this is what I wanted to mention. Something I thought of, because that was soft scoop ice cream, and I've never really thought about how they make it soft scoop. And during the making of that DIY video, I noticed that I was getting huge amounts of volume of ice cream out, and the weight was not getting anywhere near what was in the original Cadbury's tub. And I thought, since I filmed it, is it because they aerate soft scoop ice cream? That makes it easier to dig your spoon into, gives it volume, so it's in a 2 litre tub. But if it was condensed down into the same sort of ice cream that's not soft scoop, it would be at least half the size. And now if you watch, look, that is properly hard now. This is like standard ice cream, what is not soft scoop. Does anybody know, is that the case? Do they just sort of aerate, put air into ice cream to make it expand, and that makes it easier to scoop out? And you think you're getting 2 litres of ice cream when really you're probably only getting 1 litre. But anyway, let's have a go on it. Oh, wow, that is miles better. It's so much better. Now we can hear it. I'll leave it in. When I bite down, you can hear me crunching on the frozen ice cream. Not a lot in that one. Well, there's a bit. Here's a bit. You'll hear this one. God. See, with the other one, that was all dust pretty much. And there weren't a lot of that. With the original, God, this is way better. What was that? There was 3 flakes went in there. And if you quartered the tub, 500ml, that would have been equal, well, slightly over. But then again, would it have been soft scoop? I probably might have used a bit more ice. But even if you did have to use a bit more, you're looking at less than £2 for that. It's way better. There's loads more flake in there. You're actually getting the experience of flake ice cream combined, whereas the other one, the original, is like ice cream, ice cream, ice cream, ice cream, and a little bit of flake combined. Not great. Definitely DIY it. That is a huge success for me, that one. And I'm definitely going to be trying other combos, probably combos that don't exist. Well, I'm not going to go out there and actually look if anyone's done them, but pretty sure they don't exist, like officially, like they've never been done by the companies. Right, here we go. What's next on the list before I go? Right, yes, right. So later tonight, I'm doing another something sweet video, filming it, which will go out tomorrow. And that is like, well, it's a something sweet, another ice cream one. And it is also doubling up as a challenge to another channel. I've had a guy approach me, and he's one of these big eaters, and I love watching big eaters. How I got into watching food reviews, I used to watch Eric the Electric, and that led on to me watching Beard Meats Food. That led on to me watching other big eaters, and then that led on to me watching Danny at Rate My Takeaway, and then at all the other guys. And here I am today, doing a little bit on my little old tiny channel. So yeah, I love watching big eating challenges and that. So I had a guy approach me, and we're sort of gonna just sort of partner up sort of slightly, maybe just, so I basically review a product and then challenge him to do a food challenge with that product or a similar product, because he's over in America. Did I mention that? He's over in America. It's a bit hard to get the same products. But basically, I'm going to be reviewing an ice cream tomorrow, and he's going to be doing a food challenge around that product. And I'll reveal who the channel is, who the guy is, and what the product and what the challenge is in tomorrow's video. So if you want to watch that, you're going to have to catch that tomorrow if you're watching this on day of release. So yeah, looking forward to that, and doing some videos with him in the future. Right, so that just leaves, well, I think that's it, isn't it? Was there anything else, Bobo? Oh yeah, I will just put a video on the back, right on the back end of this, as the music's playing out, of Boo Boo playing with his little brother, Little Jim. Right guys, that is another Breaker Fast food review. Thanks for watching, and I hope you'll join me and old Boo Boo over there, the custard kid, again soon on another video. Take care guys. Here we go, Booba. It's treat time. Yes, my man, you can have a treat. There we go. How many do you want? 2? All right, you can have 3. Hey! Good lad.